everybody, welcome back to another daily vlog. So today is Monday as I'm filming this. I didn't really vlog the weekend. I didn't vlog Saturday or Sunday. We did vlog our date on Saturday for Patreon. So if you're not a part of Patreon and you want to see that video, Patreon paid for our entire date, childcare, everything. It was such a blessing, and we vlogged the whole thing. It's like an almost 30-minute vlog. So if you're not a member of Patreon and you want to be, I don't promise any certain number of content over there anymore, but when I get things filmed, I throw it up there. So there's different tiers, $3, $5, $10, no pressure at all. Right now, I'm just leaving all of the videos for everyone. So just depending on how much you can afford and how much you want to sponsor, that's up to you. But we had so much fun. And then yesterday was Sunday and we were at church and we were all just kind of tired. I don't know. We went to church, came home, and just kind of hung out the rest of the day, which was really nice. But anyway, it started out so sunny. When I took Mark to school just a couple hours ago, it was beautiful. And now it's like windy and dark. But anyway, I'm headed out. I'm headed to the church because me and David are going to film our podcast. We normally don't film on Mondays. Like, I don't think we've ever filmed on a Monday, but we're trying to get a little bit ahead. We were going to do it on Friday, just go ahead and knock out 2 podcasts on Friday because this weekend we have a lot going on with the church and David's mom and dad are coming into town. So he had a little window this morning that he could, that was weird. Something flew by the car. I don't know if it was a bug or a leaf. It was weird looking. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead. David films a lot of podcasts for the church, different projects he works on, and he's got people coming like this afternoon to film. So he's like, while I've got everything set up, it pretty much stays set up. But anyway, he's gonna be in the podcast studio all day, so I can kind of sneak in there before everybody else gets there. And we're gonna do a Valentine's episode because it'll drop on Valentine's week next week. And I love Valentine's Day. It is besides Christmas, it is my favorite holiday. We're going to talk about why. We're going to talk about my pet peeve about how people think about Valentine's Day. I am ready to defend it. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I made myself a protein coffee before I left home. I got this Starbucks cup like last week and washed it out and hadn't used it yet. And I just think it tastes better in a Starbucks cup. So this is some of the instant espresso mixed with water. And then I put a protein shake in here, a little bit of toasted pecan sugar-free syrup. And then I just frothed up a little of the protein shake. So it made like a cold foam. It's really good. And it's loaded with protein. Layla is at the vet. Not the vet. She is at the groomers. Get it right. Layla is at the groomers. She's getting her hair cut. She's getting her nails done. She was not happy about leaving us this morning. And it's been so weird at home without her. Like, I can't even tell you. I keep looking for her. I keep wondering where she is. And then I'm like, oh, she's at. So at some point today, I'm going to go pick up her. And I also want to run into the store if I have time, because we just need a couple things. I want to make some more buffalo cauliflower. And I want to get just a few things we need for the next couple days at the store. And I want to work on okay. So if you saw this weekend, I was sharing some of the recipe or one of the recipe videos that has had like some kind of resurgence on YouTube. It's my Olive Garden. We used to do this series. I think I only did 2 videos because life just got crazy. It was right in the middle of COVID and everything, but it was called Takeout or Fake Out. And I would get like a takeout from a restaurant and I would try to dupe it or find a recipe and see if it got close. And so the one that's been blowing up is, it's not really blowing up, but for me, like the views have gone way higher than they were when they first came out, is the Olive Garden chicken gnocchi soup. And it's an amazing recipe if you've never tried it. Anyway, I want to bring that series back. I really do. It was so fun doing it. I kind of forgot all about it. And so I want to buy the ingredients to do another one. And if you guys have an idea of like a restaurant copycat that you would like me to try out, I would love the recommendation. It would have to be somewhere that we have access to because I do want to get the actual thing to compare it to. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a healthy video, like a healthy recipe, like we're only going to taste it and then we can give it away or, bring it to somebody or do something like that. So it would be nice if there was healthy options, but I'm willing to do all different kinds because this is the thing, even more so than back then, we don't eat out. And sometimes, you just want your favorite foods that you're used to getting out, but eating out has gotten so expensive that it's just almost impossible. And now that we're a family of 5, if we go out and everybody gets water, and we don't order the most expensive thing on the menu, but the kids get like kids meals and me and David get something, normally priced $10, $15 meal, which is about what it is now. It is like over $50 for us to eat. Even at like cheap Mexican places. The last time we went out was last Sunday. Mark didn't want taco meat or beans. He just wanted chips. So he just ate chips. He was free. And Nate got a kids meal, which he's about to grow out of kids meals. But this particular place, their kids meals are actually pretty large. So it just depends. He's right on the edge. Some places he has kids meals, some places he doesn't. But this particular day, he had a kids meal. Lucy had a kids meal. I had one singular taco. That's what I had because I wasn't feeling that great. And that's all I felt like eating. So I had one singular taco and David had a salad. Y'all, it was like $45 for all of that. It's just crazy. Like, that's why we don't go out. So anyway, I'm thinking about some different ones I want to try to dupe. So if you guys have a suggestion, leave that down below. If I have time, I'm going to run to Walmart to get that stuff. I need to do it kind of separate as opposed to our groceries, just so I can keep track of what's YouTube expense and what's just normal expenses. But anyway, right now I'm headed to the church and then I'm going to head to Aldi and then we'll see if we have time to go to Walmart, pick up Layla, come home. It's just a busy day and it's only 10:42 right now. I already got my video edited for tomorrow, so I'm good on YouTube. And I've already edited the Patreon video, so it should already be up. I haven't uploaded it in real time yet, but by the time you guys are seeing this, it'll already be up. So I'm cranking them out. I have this new, I don't know, I just want to kind of freshen up YouTube. Their daily vlogs aren't going anywhere. They're here to stay. But the lunch videos have been really boring lately. They haven't been getting as high of views as they were, which I get it. I feel like they're super boring. I'm not going to cut them out completely, but I'm going to scale back and maybe when I don't do a lunch video, do a recipe video, or I don't know, maybe bring the empties videos back. If you guys have any great ideas, a taste test video, I don't know. I'm willing to think about it. But anyway, I'm headed right now to the church. We're going to get this podcast knocked out and I'll see you guys back later. All right, you guys, I'm done at the church. I may have gone a little hard on this podcast about my love of Valentine's Day and my defense of it. So if you want to hear my whole Valentine's Day soapbox, that video will be up on Spotify and all the podcast platforms Monday the 9th. No. I think the 9th. Whatever date that is. Or if you watch it on YouTube, it'll be up on the 12th, on that Wednesday. 10th. The 10th would be the Monday. The 12th would be, the 12th would be a Wednesday. And then you can hear the whole thing. I'm gonna save y'all. I'm gonna hear it now. Layla is done at the groomers. She's been done for about an hour, but I'm all the way across town and I'm near the Aldi. So I'm gonna still go ahead and go to Aldi. I may still run by Walmart real fast and get the things I need from there. And I don't need a ton of stuff. It's going to be pretty small. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then go pick her up and then go home. And by the time I do all that, it's going to be basically time to go get Mark because it's afternoon right now. So I am headed out. I still have a lot of my coffee left. It's hard to drink coffee when you're podcasting, I took a few sips. But anyway, I'm headed out. It is so dreary outside. I don't know where the sunshine went. I told you guys it was so beautiful this morning. I told Mark, you're probably going to get to go outside today because it's gorgeous. And then it just turned dreary. So I'm not sure if they did. But anyway, I am headed out. When I get Layla, I'll have to show you guys how cute she looks. I hope she looks okay. They've always done a good job. She's probably so mad that she's at the groomer. She hates going, but she's going to feel so good and she's going to smell so good. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys what I get at the grocery store and I'll show y'all what I get or when I get Layla, and we'll just kind of hang out until it's time. Lucy's got piano today. David has a few podcast recordings, like I said, so I'm not sure if he's going to get done in time to take Lucy or if I'm going to have to take her, so we'll just see how it works out. I'm headed to Aldi. Layla's going absolutely nuts. She looks so good though, and they put a little Valentine bandana on her. Hey, calm down. I love when we get her groomed around a holiday because they always give like the cutest little bandanas. Yeah, it's okay. She's the lady was bringing her out to me, and you could hear her panicking the whole walk. It's mommy. Okay, we're gonna go home and let her chill. Oh my gosh. Okay, right, you guys, I'm back home. Layla is okay. She stopped hyperventilating. As soon as we got home, she was fine. She's eating and drinking because I'm sure she was on a water strike while she was there. She does not like to eat or drink when she's away from home. They were so excited to see her though. That's where we board her when we board her, and they all love her. She's so spoiled there. Okay, I have 30 minutes before I get Mark. So just enough time to show you guys this, put it away, and hang out for just a second before I have to go get him. They still have these giant pizzas 25% off, so they're $4.99. That is such a good price for these. I mean, it's giant. The kids had one this weekend, but I thought I'd go ahead and pick up another one for sometime this week. What I did was I took it and put pepperoni on half of it, so I bought some more turkey pepperoni for Nate. And these, like I said, it's just a humongous pizza for $5, so got that. Got the turkey pepperoni because we were running low. I don't think we need this yet. I think we have enough for the week, but I just wanted to make sure, just in case I don't get to go to Sam's, that we have enough French toast for Nate. So got him some French toast. Got Mark some more Pringles. I didn't realize till I was checking out that this can is dented. Hopefully it's not too crushed up, but it is what it is. I didn't realize that Aldi now carries like the Cafe Bustelo, but it's like their brand, was still made at the Puerto Rico Coffee Company in Hoboken. So it's probably the exact same thing as Cafe Bustelo, but this was $2.75. That is a fantastic price. And Cafe Bustelo is so good. So I thought we would try this for our coffee maker. I know it's espresso, but I make it in the coffee maker and it makes delicious coffee. I got some peppers. I got a big cauliflower to do buffalo cauliflower tonight. I think tonight we're going to do like sandwich wraps and buffalo cauliflower on the side. I got some cottage cheese. I got some shredded lettuce for tonight for our sandwiches. And also tomorrow night, I'm going to do a cauliflower taco bake, and we like to top it. I got some provolone cheese, and Lucy said that she wanted to try ham again. She used to eat ham all the time, and then she kind of stopped, but she said she wanted to try a ham sandwich, which I would be so thankful if there was something else I could pack for her in lunch. So I got her some honey ham, and then I got a big thing of oven roasted turkey, and I wanted to try these. We've been trying a lot of the keto things at Aldi. It's just nice sometimes to have an option. And I've never tried these protein red pepper hummus wraps, but there's 12 grams of protein, 7 net carbs. They're high in fiber, and I thought maybe we could have one like a turkey wrap tonight for dinner with that cauliflower. So we're gonna try those. I got some more of the whole milk Greek yogurt. Lucy still has plenty of her favorite flavor, but the boys are running low of their key lime. I got 3 boxes of mac and cheese. That is all the mac and cheese they had. We still have a box or two, but we're running low. So I got that stocked up. Strawberries were $2.99, which is a pretty good price for right now. So I got another pound of those. Also, I got 2 gallons of milk, but I already put those out in the fridge. So all of that was like $51, not too bad. And then I stopped by Walmart to get the things for the video, which I'm not going to show y'all. You'll have to stay tuned. And I saw these cookies, and these are what Mark wants to take to school to celebrate his birthday. I asked him if he'd rather have cupcakes or cookies. He said cookies, and he likes these like sugar cookies with icing. I was kind of nervous. I was like, let me go ahead and pick them up. That way I won't forget about them on Thursday and have to make a special trip. But the only ones I could find were pink for Valentine's Day, but they had one little section of these blue ones, so I picked those up. It's so funny. I didn't think about it being so close to Valentine's Day. So anyway, I'm gonna put all this away. All right, everybody. Lucy and David are at piano. Actually, they're on their way. They got stuck in traffic. We're hoping they make it on time. I'm gonna go ahead and prep some buffalo cauliflower that we're gonna have for dinner. So I cut up this ginormous head. I'm telling you, Aldi is the best place, at least for us, to buy cauliflower. It's huge almost always, and Walmart's is tiny. Anyway, I cut it up. You want them in like bite-size-ish pieces, but I also like having a few smaller ones, a few larger ones, but I just cut it up. I always save a good bit for Lucy because she likes to eat it raw. So I'm going to do about 2/3 or so of it buffalo style. So this is what I did. I've got 3 beaten eggs, and this is like a low-carb keto type of a recipe. 3 beaten eggs. In here I didn't measure it, but about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of ground almond flour, and then about 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, just like the, cheap kind, the grated kind out of a can. And then I have seasoned it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. And then I just stirred it up. Now we're going to batter this and stick it on a cookie sheet. I'm going to take off my rings, and we're going to take a piece, dip it in the egg, then dip it in the breading, and then put it on here. So I'll see you guys when I get them all ready to go in the oven at a 400-degree oven for like 25-ish minutes. When that's done, we were going to toss them in a little bit of butter and buffalo sauce, and they are so good. So let me get these battered. Go. It takes a minute to do the breading like that. You could also like maybe put a shake, like do like a shake and bake situation and like coat it in a big Ziploc bag. But I have found this way gets the crispiest outer coating. So it just takes a minute, but I got it all done. And the next step, hold on, I forgot to get it out, is we're going to take, oh no, about to knock out everything out of that drawer. Okay, you take a little bit of cooking spray and you just spray the very tops. And we're going to stick them in the oven, like I said, at 400 for like 20-25 minutes. You want them crispy, but not mushy on the inside. You still want them to have a little bit of texture. That's what's going to make them taste actually like wings and not like just mush. So let me get these in the oven. All right, you guys. So I got about 1.5 tablespoons or so. You could do as much as you want of butter melted in this bowl. Looks kind of gross like that, but anyway, it's melted. And then I'm going to add some buffalo sauce. I'm going to add like maybe 1/2 cup or so. Or I'll probably just add whatever's left, maybe less than 1/2 cup. I have some more, but I think this will be enough. I'm just going to stir it together. You could do any flavor. You could do like a garlic parmesan. You could do like sweet chili, barbecue, literally any wing sauce. So once those, yeah, this is perfect. Once those cauliflower pieces get done, we will stick them in here and toss them around. And that's literally it. I've got some mac and cheese going for Nate over there. It's been like 15 minutes or so. I went ahead and bumped up the temperature to 420 or 425 just to get that extra crispy going. Anytime I share a recipe, I never quite do it the exact same way. I kind of stirred them around and turned up the heat just to get them a little more crispy. So we still have about 10-ish minutes before they're going to be done. So I'm just making Nate some mac and cheese. Everybody's kind of hanging out. Lucy and David are at piano. They won't be home for another 30-45 minutes probably. So I've got a really good head start on dinner. I know I was going to do those. I'm still going to do the sandwich wrap things. I'm just not that hungry. I may be good with just some cauliflower and calling it a day. There's a little bit of protein in the almond flour and in the Parmesan cheese. I probably need a little extra protein, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I might have a wrap too. We'll see, but it looks really good and I'm excited to have it again. I made this last week. It was so delicious. And then I had some left over and I just heated it up in the microwave and it was still just as delicious. And I've been obsessed with it. And be careful, buddy. And then we went to that on the, well, not all of you saw it, but on the Patreon movie blog, we went on a date night and we went to this restaurant that had crispy, it was called Crispy Cauli, and it was cauliflower wings that you could toss in any sauce. So we got them tossed in buffalo sauce. They were not as good as mine. I'm not even just saying that. It was like they just dropped them in the fryer. Like it wasn't super battered at all. These get so like crispy and definitely like a chicken texture kind of. It's hard to explain. The ones we had at the restaurant, you could tell were just like, they straight up look like cauliflower. They didn't have that crunch like wings get. So this recipe, and we paid $10 for probably 10 little pieces of cauliflower. I'm making this whole thing for just a few dollars. So the cauliflower was $3 for the almond flour, and the Parmesan cheese probably less than $1 for both of those. So this is a lot of cauliflower for the price, and that's why we just don't eat out that much, because a lot of times I like my version better and it's so much cheaper. So, and you get way more. But it was a fun treat to have that. And I like trying things at restaurants to kind of give me ideas, and then I can like come home and recreate it, you know. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, and I'll show you guys when I get it out. I got the air fryer going in here, but here they are done, and I'm just going to transfer all of them into this bowl with the sauce, put the lid on top, and shake it up, and it'll be ready, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right. I know they might not look like much, but they are so good. Dip them in ranch. You have like the best roasted veggies. They're very crispy. There's still lots of texture in there. They're so good. All right, you guys, it is now the end of the night. I am tired. I'm feeling it. Dinner was really good. I did have about half of the wrap, and it was good, but I don't know, I just haven't been very hungry tonight. But the buffalo cauliflower is really good, and I have a bunch left over that we can have for leftovers. It was delicious. I've said this before, but I've just found so many awesome swaps for food that I like, and normally would make like the, you know, higher calorie, higher fat kind of a choice. And it's been so nice to find like the swaps that I enjoy just as much. Like, I was one of those people that hated cauliflower. I hated it. But I found that, and I still don't like it like raw. I don't like it just by itself roasted, but if it's in something like cauliflower rice, if I cook it a certain way, the exact brand that I like, I just learned to work with it. And it's just been really great to make cauliflower pizzas and have it as a rice alternative, and make the buffalo cauliflower. It's just been great. So I love finding those little swaps. I'm going to take my makeup off. We just got the kids to bed, and I'm going to bed. I did not sleep that great last night. It was one of those nights where there's no reason. Like, I just kind of tossed and turned until like after midnight last night. So I'm pretty tired. But I'm going to end the video here. If you are still watching, I'm trying to think what you could leave me. I don't know if there's a cauliflower. Leave me some sort of vegetable emoji. And let me know what your favorite vegetable is. I don't even know what my favorite is. I like lots of different vegetables. I really do. And it's one of those things that I know not everybody likes. Like, there's like, I would rather have a plate of vegetables than like a steak dinner. Like, seriously, meat is not my thing. So I know not everybody's like that, but I could be a vegetarian and be perfectly happy with it. I do like chicken. Sometimes I do like ground beef, fish, shrimp, but other than that, I could cut it out. I don't love it that much. But anyway, I'm very thankful for amazing ways to, like, I don't know, we were talking about this the other day, like, back when we were growing up, there wasn't like all the variety of foods there are now. Like, it's crazy. Even like lettuce. Like, when we were growing up, I remember there being lettuce. It was like iceberg lettuce. That was lettuce. And now it's like a whole thing, but that's a good thing. Anyway, I love you guys so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.